Strong woman coming to you in my daughter makeup room. I'm hoping you don't hear no distractions in the back because they out there talking and I need to make a video. But hey, how y'all doing on this beautiful Sunday? I should have came on here earlier today, but I just been doing a lot of research on how to do different things and doing a little studying. I put up a few shorts. Make sure y'all check out my shorts. Make sure that y'all check out my other videos. Make sure you push the subscribe button and the thumbs up before you leave the video. And a lot of people say they haven't been getting notifications. You have to unsubscribe and resubscribe to like regenerate the algorithm, because sometimes it get lost and you gotta, do some stuff and get back, jump back on Nina, okay? So please do that. Something in my face. How y'all doing this beautiful Sunday evening? How y'all doing? You know what? I heard the most disturbing video today. I'm like, don't you tell me. But before I go into this video, one of Diddy's head attorneys dropped off his case. The black guy. They said this guy didn't be deletion cases, pow cases. He is like the Johnny Cochran. Because Johnny the one got Diddy off the first pow. The case when he shot the girl allegedly in the face of the club with J-Lo. That was Johnny Cochran that got him off. Johnny gone now. And I'm starting to believe this about Diddy. It seemed like Diddy and Clyde Davis and Lucian Granger and all the rest of these big wigs, it seemed like they use people for what they need them for, and then they disappear. I'm for real, because the one that did Cassie breast implants, he texted and went over a mountain in California. It's like everybody around these people disappear. So I'm like, what the hell is going on? So this guy and the other head attorney, they were bumping heads. So allegedly what happened was the black attorney wanted to do it his way and the white attorney wanted to do it his way. The white attorney wanted to do the racism card. The black attorney like, no, that ain't gonna work. That's played out, bruh. That's not going to work. What we need to do is say, yeah, he did it, but the people he did it with was not forced. And I agree with old boy that left, because you can't play the race card. You only coming after me because I'm black, which we already know that. I mean, they're not talking about the brothers is in New York that just got arrested about 4 months ago for trafficking. They're not talking about Amber Carberry and Fitch CEO that got caught with like 15 boys allegedly. They're not talking about them. Not to mention the Menendez brothers, now they treating them like they Boy Scouts. Ain't that something? Somebody help me out. Who is the name of the guy? I think he was from Memphis, Tennessee, and he just got capital punishment and they knew he was innocent. Do anybody know that man's name? I was just talking about him a few months back. I forgot his name. But I'm finna throw a nugget at y'all to show y'all racism is still alive. Do anybody know that young man's name? If you don't, could you look it up for me real quick? He was executed in Memphis, Tennessee, I think, because they said he deleted a white woman. Blessings, thank you. He deleted a white woman, and then even the family said they thought he was innocent, and they still executed him. Do anybody know his name? I should have wrote it down, because I did a whole video about him, and I forgot his name. But anywho, until somebody look it up, they knew this man was innocent. It was all kind of things to show he was innocent. Even the family said, I don't think he did it. Reported your channel. I don't care about you reporting my channel. Report it if you want to. You a racist your damn self, JB. What you reporting? Shit. Anyway, you see how racists don't want to be called racist because they racist? You see that? Anywho, he made me mad. He just made me mad. They executed this man. And even the family didn't want him to be executed. The girl's family. She said, I don't believe he did it. Her mother said this, right? They still executed this man. But the Menendez brothers, they said and got a movie out about them deleting their parents. Because they said because they was trafficked. They were molested. They were abused. So that's why they piled their family members. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, they were adopted. I don't think that's their biological parents. So they deleted them, and then they went on a shopping spree. They took their credit cards, they took their cars, and they splurged everywhere. Look at me spitting water. I've been drinking water. They splurged everywhere. Now they got a movie out where they're going to receive money and treated like they're heroes after they didn't just pow their parents. They mutilated their parents bad. They pow I believe their mom in the head. I mean, they mutilated their parents. Now, I understand their trauma. If that really happened to them, I understand. But when has the law allowed you to uphold the law in your own hands? If this was happening to them, because by this time they were older, they were supposed to report their parents. Yes, they've been in there 30 years. And I believe they got 60, which they should have got life. They should have got double life for what they did. Because they didn't just pow them. They took their credit cards and their cars and they started living their best life like they hadn't done nothing until they got caught. Now, you going through all this trauma. You pow, you're a victimizer. Wouldn't you sit there and wait for the police to say, I lost it. Me and my brother lost it. We have been being molested. We've been getting beat. We just couldn't take it no more. Take us to jail, whatever. We didn't have enough. No, they act like it was a break-in. They set up the whole plot. They want us to believe they did all of that because of trauma. But actually, I believe they did it for insurance money and all the fortune of the Menendez because they were millionaires. Because before they were in the ground good, they was acting like they was Diddy. I mean, they driving sports cars, spending the money. They didn't care nothing about the funeral. I mean, they was acting like they was living their best life. So now you want to holler about the trauma? They said it in trial, but that's like somebody pow somebody and said I was temporarily insane. I was insane. I lost my mind for a minute. That don't work either no more. Now, the internet and this law got everybody running to SA. So I guess you can just delete people and then say, I was molested. Because that's what everybody running to now. But I bring up the Menendez brothers because from the Breakfast Club to TMZ, they said, we really believe these young men are rehabilitated. They need to get out. Kim Kardashian fighting for them. I'm for sure Donald Trump gonna go get them. But the young man in Memphis who was on death row, they executed him because he was brown and they couldn't prove he did it. And let me change that. They proved he didn't do it. But they didn't want to look bad. On top of, they would have had to pay him millions and millions of dollars because he's been on death row for a long time. So why not just delete him? Which his parents going to end up getting the money anyway. I wouldn't give up that fight. He didn't do it. That's why I don't like death row. I don't like capital punishment because you can't take back deleting somebody. You can let somebody out of jail and make it right with some money, but if you put them on that chair and you delete them, it's over. That's why I don't like that. But the Menendez brothers, they rehabilitated. We watched them all over the news. It's a movie out of how they mutilated their parents. And they said they rehabilitated. Do y'all see this mess? When can you delete two people? Overkill. And the world say, I think they had enough. Let them out. Who gonna date these brothers? One of them been dating a woman the whole time, I heard. So you don't think when you make him mad or things not going his way, he might not have a flashback, sis? I said Kim Kardashian needs to let both of them come parole to her house. That's what I believe. Go let them parole to your house, Kim. And see how that turned out. We finna let 2 known murderers back on the street who had no problem deleting the people that took care of them. So we don't stand a chance. Can you be rehabilitated? Yeah. Can you be sorry for a crime? Yes. I'm fighting and or in the heat of a moment I'm mad and I pick up something and hurt somebody. That's an accident or just in the moment. But if I go plot something, premeditated deletion of a life with my sibling, we plot this and we execute it. You should never see the day of light again. I don't care what happened to you. Just as well as you plotted that, you could have went down to the detective unit and told them everything. You could have told them about Clyde Davis. You could have told them about Diddy. You could have told them about everything that's going on. But they didn't. Because it was about the money. I'm not saying they was not victims. I believe they were victims. I really believe that they were passed around Hollywood. Give me a second, y'all. I have to do something real quick. Hold on. Gino, Tia wants you to bring that car down. Do me a favor, because I'm on live. Go put some clothes on her back there real quick. Take that car down. She got groceries. Just take them out and put it on the bed. Thank you. I'm sorry, man. When I get in my office, y'all, I will not have interruptions like this. So that'll be in a week or so. Because right now I'm still at my daughter's house and getting my house together. And I got a lot of people here in and out, her friends, my son, my grandbaby. So it's always interruption here. And I really do apologize. I'm going to get my channel up like I wanted. Because I have to, because I have a bunch of bots against me. I have a bunch of racism against me, if y'all notice. This is why I tell y'all, help your girls stay on the algorithm. They don't like us to have a voice, if y'all notice that. Because what I'm really going to talk about, I'm going to prove it. They can talk about us like dogs. They can treat us like dogs. They can do everything to us, but when we speak out, I reported your channel. You reported my channel because I'm telling the truth. I posted today on Facebook, because it's still Black History. A black man on the 4th of July, because I keep telling people, the 4th of July was not for us. We were still in bondage. We were still slaves during the 4th of July. But y'all walk around with this red, white, and blue on. Oh, say, can we see? I mean, come on, man. Y'all still run around the land of the free. We wasn't even free then. So I posted a video of a male grown man and his family standing around, and the whole town was standing around. And guess what they did to this man? They had him hanging up on the poles like this. And they had whips all over his body like they did Jesus. They whipped the flesh off his bones. From the front to the back, he was just tore open. And you know what else they did? Master walked around and was talking to the crowd like, this is a big event. Yeah. The white people was smiling and black people was crying. The black man was in pain. He was like, oh, like he was moaning. His family watching him be helpless. They put a fire underneath this man's feet and burnt him alive, hanging like this. To me, you mocking Jesus because that's what they did to Jesus. And they enjoyed it. And they did it over and over again. But when we talk about it, we the ones that's hateful and racist. We talking about what y'all did to us, but we racist. Ain't that something? I'm reporting your channel because you telling what my ancestors did to your ancestors. I'm about to go tell. Man, these people sick, man. And if it don't apply, let it fly. I'm not talking about every Caucasian person walking this earth, because a lot of Caucasian people walk with Dr. King. I look at it this way. If you get upset.
Mom.
I'm on live, Gino.
You said they downstairs?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes. If you get offended about somebody telling the truth about history, you part of the problem. You part of the problem, and you uphold what happened. How dare I get mad because y'all tell me there's black little kids steal kids. There's black people that snatch purses. It's some black men that don't take care of their kids. Why would I get mad? Because I know people like that. But I also know a whole lot of good people. So some things don't apply to me. When I hear the rappers calling people bitches and hoes, excuse my French, I don't get upset because I'm not one. I don't be like, rappers need to be banned because they calling black women this, and I get tired of this angry black woman thing because I'm not one. And y'all get mad at me because I'm not on that bus no more. I got off that bus. When I was born a one baby girl by myself. I didn't have a twin. I came in this world by myself. I don't need to hold nobody's hands and sing kumbaya and be down for the culture when it ain't right. So for you to do it for your race, shame on you too. I keep telling y'all, I'm not racist, I'm real. And that's what people don't understand. They so used to fake shit, they don't understand real shit when they hear it. They think nonsense is real shit because it's their shit. They want to hear what's comfortable to their lifestyle. People want to hear stuff that they're doing and make them feel good. They don't like the truth. And the truth is, there's good and bad people in every color, creed, religion, race, whatever. It's bad and good people in every race. And just because I'm pointing out some bad stuff don't mean that I'm racist. Because I talk about my own damn people. I talk about black women, and I'm a black damn woman. So I get tired of that mess that people, grown folks, it's just amazing how many grown people around here act the way they act like children. And y'all wonder why these children is out of control. Just look around you. Who do you see fighting on World Star? Who do you see on Love and Hip Hop? Who do you see on the show Pop the Balloon? Who do you see in all these sinister movies? Who do you see on trial for trafficking like Diddy? Grown people. The kids ain't on trial. It's the grown folks. That's what I'm saying. These are grown people that's messing up this country. Who in politics messing up the world right now? Grown people. But y'all be these kids out of control. No, the grown folks out of control. You lead by example. They see us do it, so why they ain't gonna do it? I mean, damn, what's wrong with y'all? Who beef all over the internet try to tell somebody what to do? You need to stop doing that on your channel. Grown people. But y'all tell kids, don't you bully in school, you go get expelled. Well, who gonna expel his mama? Kick her out of church, work somewhere, because she worse than him. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy to me. You see grown folks talking about, man, I'm gonna blow his noodles out. Grown folks. It's just a mess to me. This world is a mess. And then y'all don't like the truth. That's why we can't fix it. Because everybody want to live in a lie. But anywho, back to what I was saying about the Menendez brothers. They about to get out. They said they going up for a second something. I don't know. But they about to get out. And I don't care what y'all say. I don't care who in denial. Half the people that said I'm a racist, I guess I can't say that word. The land of the free, freedom of speech. We can't even say certain words. Most people that be mad at me for saying this stuff, they voted for Donald Trump. And you know why y'all voted for Donald Trump and y'all crying now? Because y'all really thought that Donald Trump was going to be your great white hope. Y'all really thought he was going to bring slavery back. This is why y'all voted for him, because half y'all did not know what his agenda was. You didn't care. You just thought Donald Trump was a racist. I can't say the word. Thank you so much, Cheryl. You just thought he was going to be down for y'all people and put us back in slavery. That's why the Hispanics and Indians and not the Indians, Hispanics and the Asians and all I'm saying, y'all better help us because y'all next. I told you, we had our term over 400 years. And we still fighting every day. You see how they treat me on Facebook? I can't even talk about what happened in history without getting penalized. This shit is crazy to me. It ain't like I'm making up nothing. I don't even have to say allegedly because it's all over. It's real. It happened. Didn't I tell y'all my dad will be 100 this year? I had parents that lived through segregation. I know it's real. So you can imagine what my grandmother and my great-grandmother went through. So I'm not talking out the side of my neck from a history book. I got family members that lived this mess. My mother used to pick cotton. What y'all don't understand? My mother came up north when it was black and white, only faucets. This shit is real. Well, how y'all mad because I'm speaking on it in Black History Month? This shit is crazy to me, man. It makes me not even want to go outside because I get mad. It makes me mad. I wish YouTube wasn't so harsh. I wish people had a little bit of compassion. I wish people had a heart and say, you know what, I understand your pain. No, they got black hearts walking around here. And that ain't even part of my video what I just said, but it just pissed me off when that man got on here talking about I reported your channel. For what? Telling the truth? Oh my God, I can't, man. But anyway, I digress, y'all. I was just watching, what's his name? I forgot his name. Dude Jackson, OJ Dude Jackson. I forgot his name. Y'all know, he a podcaster. I like his show. He just showed a video that tripped me out, had my mouth on the floor. What is the lady that's on YouTube? It's several that tell black women to date white men because black men is not shit. Is it Cynthia G? Is that her? Because people that came at me about this woman over and over and over, and she back on YouTube. She got her channel back. I don't know if it's Cynthia G or not. I never put Cynthia G down. I don't intentionally dog my sisters. Thank you, Goldie. I don't dog my sisters, y'all. I just speak facts. And this is what it is. I said, she's misleading women. And I'll tell her that in her face. And it's a bunch of women that's following behind her, believing it. I didn't say everything she say is wrong. Because it is some men like the ones she speak on. And maybe from her experience, she has only encountered those kind of men. I get that, sis. But you sitting here having a whole sermon on Facebook and YouTube telling women to date white men because black men ain't shit. And you got several babies. How many babies you got, Cynthia? 2, 3, somebody black men? So you had bad experience, now you mad, and you encouraging black women to date outside of who they are. Don't love yourself. Somebody look like you ain't good enough for you. They horrible. Go date master. Go be Miss Seeley in the house. And I say this to say, a white man, y'all. Is it OJ Dude Jackson? A white man made a video. He's not even, I don't think he's 30. And he went live to prove a point about black women. Guess what this white man did? And I'm glad he did it. And y'all need to go to OJ Jackson show and you will see what I'm talking about. He put on a dating site that he was a racist, calling black women names, everything but the child of God. Do you know how many black women responded to him? Over and over again. And he did it just to prove that a white man is just as bad as a black man. And a white man even worse, because he can dog you out and you would kiss his behind, but you would say a black man ain't shit. He went on there and said, I'm a racist. Pretty much you jigaboo. Maybe you can suck the racism up out of me. She said something, and I'm paraphrasing, like, I like white meat or something. He was just dogging her. She said, I can't take you home around my family. My daddy will have a fit, but I don't give a F. I want to try it. He was proving this is how a lot of women come up missing. They'd do anything for some money. He made us look so bad. I'm for sure carrying them over there dying laughing at us because several black women responded to this racist man. He's not racist. He was just doing a show to prove he can talk to a black woman any kind of way. Call her names, stupid, and she still said she wanted to sleep with him. Then she asked him this, do you raw? Do you do it raw? Because I want it raw. You want this racist white man that you never met before, don't know if he got the ooh-wee or not, to run up in you raw. Wow. You know why? She want a baby. You see how some of these women chase money so they can retire with a baby? But as soon as a black man say something about it, they ain't shit. Now, this is what I got out of it. And he showed the black women responded, so y'all can't lie. He showed several black women responded to him, and he was being as racist as he could be. And they still was, I like you. Messed up in the head. Because he's this color, I'll take that from him. Look at the twin, Tamara, Tia and Tamara. Her husband sitting over there calling black people pretty much welfare recipients. Dogging out black people, telling I get tired of seeing black people at the grocery store food stamps growing up. And she's sitting there with a black mama who was on food stamps. You know, before her and her sister made it, they was in a car homeless and her father went off to the military. So she's sitting there listening, Candace Owens. Do y'all know how Candace Owens started? Candace Owens was getting bullied in school. Pretty much beat up by white folks. She sued. The NAACP helped her sue her school system and the Caucasian folks. Thank you so much, XT. Thank you. So Candace, with her thinking, if you can't beat them, join them. After they dogged her in school. So her logical thinking, I'm going to start dating them. This is how Candace Owens got going. She started dating them. She married one. Actually, I don't know if he one of the ones was in the case or not. I think he went to her school, if I'm not mistaken. If I am, Candace, I'm sorry. Allegedly, everything I say is alleged. She has 3 or 4 babies by this guy. And it started off her getting bullied, talked about racism. And she had to sue. And she went like $30,000 because of the NAACP helped her. But soon she married over there. What did she do? She started dogging us. After they helped her win the case. She said we weren't good enough for her no more. Then they used her up for years. Donald Trump never got Candace to do nothing. She was a Donald Trump D-writer. I mean, she was on him big time. He never called her to take out his trash. So they done took her YouTube channel, allegedly. I don't know if they gave it back. Now she on the Breakfast Club doing interviews. She won't go to Roland Martin. He like, come on. I've been calling you, Candace, for years. Come on. She won't go to Roland Martin. She going to all these other shows. The same people you hated. Now she want to sit down and have interviews with them. because she think they're better than who she is. These are people that don't like themselves, y'all. If you don't like a black man that you came from, sis, you need to go lay on the sofa and get some help. Now, your dad might have touched you, your uncle might have touched you, your cousin, but that don't take away who you are. When you look in the mirror, you see your daddy. So that means you don't like yourself. You need to go get some help. Because if you think he better than what you came from, you don't like you. You know how ridiculous that sounds? Especially the ones running around here that have male child. Y'all have male children. And y'all saying black men ain't shit. You already done kicked your own child in the dirt. He don't stand a chance because mama already don't like him. So what he gonna feel like when he go out into the world? I ain't shit. My mama told me I wasn't. My daddy wasn't shit. My granddaddy wasn't shit. So he ain't gonna be shit. It's just sad that these podcasters sit here and get all these women who have a bad experience with men on their side. And then they go against people like me. Bitch, you don't know what you're talking about. That's why you ain't married now. Listen, I was married to a man that retired me. I didn't have to do nothing. But see, when you know your worth, you don't sell out. You don't respond to dating sites, somebody calling you a jigaboo. You don't think babies keep a man. I know who I am. So I walked away from that six-figure brother, for all y'all information, and got in my car and was homeless on my knuckles until I pulled my way out of that car. And I've been homeless twice since then. And never one time did I sell my soul or my body. So when I hear the Cassies and all these women saying they was stuck and they was getting this money, no, this is what y'all got to understand. Especially if you're over 18. This is your life. You get one shot. One shot. You don't get no do-overs in life. Now you get second chances to get it right while you still here. But if you keep giving away them chances and keep doing the same old shit, you're going to keep getting the same results. You cannot sit here and date the same man with a different last name and get another baby and then blame society saying black men ain't shit when you made that decision to lay up with a no shit ass man. If you got a man in your house, he can't pay your bills, he can't elevate you, he can't give you no life insurance, he can't take you on no trips, he can't do nothing for you but live off your shit, why you laying up with him, sis? Why you having a baby by him, sis? I bet half them women that follow her, I can talk to them one-on-one, and I'm going to get the same results from each one of them. How many babies you got? Between 1 and 8, I promise you, 1 and 8. Oh, okay, did you marry any of their fathers? Why? They wasn't shit. So, okay, I'm going to give you a pass with the first two. And it was a little iffy for the third one. But if you got 4, 5, 6 kids, and they all got the same kind of father, or if it's the 6 kids by one father, you learn this in school. If you take a pen and you write something down 20 times and you say it 20 times, 9 times out of 10, you're going to remember it. It's embedded in your thought process. You're going to remember because you're writing it and you're saying it, right? You remember things that you've been through over and over and over and over again. Capiche? So, my kid's father, I told you, was on substance abuse. The last 2 fathers. I only have 4. Do you not think I won't recognize an addict now if I meet one? Do you not think I won't recognize an addict if I meet one? I did 25 years off and on with this brother. This is why a lot of dudes say I act like a dude. First of all, I was schooled by nothing but men. and my mama and sisters. But I recognize bullcrap from a mile away. I know criminals. I know people with bad intentions. I know liars. I know cheaters. I definitely know a drug addict. You can't piss in my ear very easy and tell me it's rain. And sometimes I slip up. It doesn't happen since him. I just slept up and fell in love, and then I had to catch myself like, oh man, you got me. You almost had me. Almost gave up. You almost had me. But my cutoff game is so serious, man. My cutoff game is so serious. How y'all sitting there saying people ain't no good and you still with the person? Do you know a woman controls the narrative of reproduction? And I see my moms is deleting a lot of people. You know why y'all doing this, moms? Either they racist or they in denial. And I don't even want them on my channel. This is for like-minded people. This channel is for people that want to change. This channel is for people that say, I am sick or tired of being sick and tired. Why y'all think I went to my mentor, Love Dorsey? She was one of my mentors. Y'all think I'm bad. Oh, Love don't give a damn. She would call you a dumbass B. So your stupid ass just stayed and kept having babies. She would dog you. And I wanted somebody like Love Dorsey, and I hope I get her on my channel because I needed some raw truth. Everybody around me is walking on eggshells, scared to hurt Nina's feelings. No, my real friends would have grabbed me up like this and say, listen, girl, that boy on drugs. And if you don't leave him alone, I'm going to leave your ass alone. Because I'm not going to sit here and watch you try to save somebody that don't want to be saved, Nina. That's what my real friends would have did. No, they want to go behind your back and talk. You know, she's still with that dope ass dude. But see, the devil is trickery. Ladies, I stayed because the brother was a provider. He was fine, muscles. He cooked, he cleaned. He even used to do my little girl's hair if I didn't feel good. Did he know how to put a point pigtail in? He was the kid's barber. He knew how to cut hair. When I had my business going, he wrote my whole business plan. The brother is a straight A student. He had 4 scholarships to go play ball, football, basketball, academics, track. From a good family, grandfather, a minister. So he had all these pluses and this big ass negative. So I kept on looking at the positives saying, I don't want to leave because he got all these negatives. And one day, he go change. 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 year, 6 year, 7 year, 8 year, 9 year, 10 year, 11 year, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And I'm sitting here single talking to y'all. 25 years. I tried to love somebody clean that didn't want to get clean. 25 years. Because I seen his potential in him that he didn't even see in his damn self. That's why y'all say men ain't no good. You stay and you want this man to be what you want him to be, and he's not capable of being it. Cynthia G, tell them the truth. If you got the mic, girl, you got all these women following you, it's time for you to school them the right way. Teach them how to be better as a woman. Teach them how to build from the inside out. Don't tell them to go to another man. The last thing they need is a man. I don't care if he polka dot. Why in the hell would you tell women that's messed up in the mind to go to another man? Tell me, why? It don't make no logical sense. You should say, hey, I made several mistakes. I've been through so much. Y'all don't want to be like me, because that's what I tell y'all. So I advise y'all to go lay on somebody's sofa and get y'all mind right, girls. My experience with black men been horrible. Every black man I done touched and had an encounter with been terrible. Now I can't say that all black men are bad, ladies. But I can tell you the ones I have had was not shit. And I'm for sure y'all the same way because y'all on my channel. This is what she should be saying. So together, we go heal. We go be the best we can be. Because like attracts like. If I'm doing good, I got energy, good energy. I'm building every day. That right man gonna find me because the Bible say a man who finds a wife finds a good thing. So that means my husband out there somewhere because God made me to be a helpmate. That was my whole reason for being here, to be a helpmate to a man. Y'all don't have to believe it. God did not make you, God did not form. I always say form. He did not form a woman to say, if you get mad, you can be by yourself, girl. I'm going to give you half his rib. But he got to cater to you and spend $500 on you to be in your presence, girl. Now, I'm going to make you from his rib so you can die alone and say, he ain't shit. That is not what he did. Society, the devil, the world made people maneuver away from the word. See, what she not telling y'all is, and I done said it before, if you wasn't sinning, having ex outside of marriage, you might not feel the way you feel about men. What do you think will come out of sin? More sin. Do you think God go bless your union with a man because he your baby daddy? God don't have nothing to do with that process. You know why he said don't fornicate, people? Because it's dangerous. Why y'all think he said it? When he said a man that finds a wife finds a good thing, what did y'all think he meant by that, ladies? He took his time and formed us. He took his time. I'm going to make her a pretty nose. I'm going to give her a little cheekbone so when you look at her face, you can tell her structure that she a woman. I'm going to give her soft arms. I'm going to make sure she don't have great grow hair on her face, even though we get a little fuzz here and there. But I'm going to make sure she don't get no beard. And then we're going to give her some plump breasts and the curves. They might mess them up like Nina. Her curves might turn into a keg, but it's okay. She go to the gym and take care of that. I'm going to give them the hips. Some going to have a butt, some not. But they so soft. They sugar and spice and everything nice. They hands even look different. I'm going to give them soft legs, and their smell will be different. Now, when they go through the life process as they get older, things start to change. Some of them start looking like their daddy. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, I formed a woman for you, Adam. And, Adam, your job is to provide and protect. Along the way, Adam forgot his position because he started fornicating. Do y'all know women get mad at me when I say this? And y'all know this is true? Who make men no good? Just like people not born to be a racist, who make no good men? Have you ever thought about that? How do a person that's innocent, from a baby crawling like my little baby grandson on the floor, Sonny, he don't know nothing. He don't give a damn. As long as you feed him and change his diaper, he don't know nothing about hating, none of that. He don't know nothing. Just give me my bottle and change me, mama. He don't know nothing about no woman or hurt no girl. Where do they learn it at? I'm going to tell y'all where they learned it after I drink some water. I'm going to tell y'all where they learned it at. It started at home. It started at home. And I'm going to tell you why it started at home. Because I was raised by good parents. And I would hate to think that my parents made my brother a pimp. Because he ended up being a pimp. The prodigal son that came home, I told y'all he's not a pimp anymore. And I'm going to do an interview with my brother soon. But he was pimping. Let me tell you why I know it started at home. When my father wanted to check him. When my father wanted to put his foot on his neck. When my father wanted to hem my brother up, my mother wouldn't let him. That was her only son, my number one son. He couldn't do no wrong. So my father told her, one day that boy gonna make you cry. One day you're not gonna be able to help him. And I'm trying to make him a man. And you won't let me, mama. So that's your son now. So my dad used to stand back and watch. I watched it. I'm a baby. I watched it. My brother could do no wrong. That one day came when he got that 12 to 36 years in prison. And my mother fell out of the courtroom. I had to call my father. My father went to the hospital. He was just looking at my mom like, if you would have let me make him be a man, you wouldn't be laying in this hospital bed. A lot of men start off mama boys. A lot of men watch their mother lay up with different men. A lot of men watch their mama get paid by men. They watch their mama and their friends get ready for the club, talking about how they finna go do this, and woo that. They hear them on the phone. So do you not think they're gonna become what they hear? I hear my mama say Negroes ain't no good all day long. So I'm a no good Negro. And if they see their mama pimping and playing, getting money, they know what not let a girl do. My mama do that. You got me tripping, B. I know what to do to you. Thank you so much. Who was that? Lovely. Is it love? Thank you so much. They know what to do to the female because they mama didn't school them how to get the money. So my brother went out in the world with mama's boy. And you know what he used to tell women? If you can't do what my mama do, get the hell out of my face. You know how many girls I watched growing up used to compete for my brother love? You know how many girls I watched growing up would try to get close to me to get close to my brother? They would come over and sit in the yard with me on my mama's porch half the day just to get a glimpse at my brother. We come to see Nina. I used to get all the candy, everything, and I was a snitch. I used to tell them anyway. Was he with a girl last night? He was with two. Mm-hmm. How much candy? You got some more candy? I'll tell you something else. I was telling my brother, I didn't care. I walk up from school, he's sitting there with a girl in the car, he get nervous like she about to say something. I be like, who is she? She ugly. The other girl was cuter than her yesterday. And run in the house. I didn't care. But I say this to say, even when they knew all this, y'all, they would fight. They would buy him more stuff. Girls used to give my brother Cadillacs. That's why he addicted to Cadillacs to this day. He don't drive nothing but a Cadillac because females did that. But if you talk to his baby mamas, and he has 8 of them. Nope, 7. He got 2 by 1. His wife he married. Half of them tell you he ain't shit. He ain't shit. I hope he got his life right. No good as such and such. But guess what they ain't gonna tell you? 2 of his kids' mama got babies by his best friend. The reason he went to prison to do the 12 to 36 because he told on them and lied. 2 of them slept with his boy. They didn't tell you that out of his 7 baby mamas, I believe 4 of them was drug addicts. This after he left. Kids was in the system. They ain't gonna tell you they got several baby daddies. But if you sit down and talk to them about my brother, they'll tell you he ain't shit. But they never gonna say they ain't shit. And if you say it, you're gonna be judging a black woman. You are always putting down black women. So you didn't learn nothing from my brother? That would be my question. You didn't learn nothing from him? And not only that, you went to his friend? And then you, after him, you went to 3 other no good dudes? So what did I say about your character? And your judgment? Explain that. People crazy. And when you dare to tell the truth, they get mad. You would be amazed how many Cynthia G fans then came at me for telling the damn truth. You would be just tripping out if you knew how many of them go off on me and try to degrade my life because they mad about their damn life. Where your man at? Don't worry about where mine at. Where yours? Didn't I tell y'all I have 99 problems, but a Negro not one? A man is not one. And another thing Nina not gonna do, and I have a lot of opportunities to do this. I have all kind of options, not to just date black men. Puerto Ricans, Mexicans. I had an Asian guy that come at me, a host of white men. I'm single by choice. Did you hear me? So when y'all be saying all that bug crap, I'm like, who y'all think y'all hurting? Do it look like I'm hurting for a man over here? Do you know any woman that got a vagina? Any woman that got a vagina, I hope all y'all got one. You can go right now to the corner store and get some gas. And I promise you, you can bring a man home. I don't care if you got a bonnet on your head. You probably even had to brush your teeth. You can go up there and smile in the man's face, ask him his number, and this is all you gotta say to a man. He could be in the car with his family. Put a note in his hand with your phone number and say, I just need some sex. I promise you he'll call you. I'm just being real about a man. Now, out of 10, it may be 2 that won't. But the other 8 gonna call you. So when y'all be asking me where my man at, girl, you know how many men out here I can have? I just don't do all that. Some of my drug dealers, some of my businessmen. And see, I grew up with nothing but some profound brothers who hard working and they was raised like me. They get it from the mud. I grew up with brothers who got A1 credit, got 401ks that's over 100, 200,000. Some of my boys that I grew up with single live down in Dallas and in Houston right now, living off the water in big bad houses. You think they mansions got 3 or 4 cars in their driveway. If I pick up the phone and say, hey, babe, send me a ticket, I promise you I can be in Texas by Saturday. But I had to realize, what good is all that if I'm not right? I don't chase people things. I want my own shit. What good is that if I'm not right? I'm going to lose it. That's like somebody come to you right now. Half y'all never sold a drug in your life, a crug. If somebody right now put a kilo of Coca-Cola in your lap right now and say, here, I'm giving you $1 million in drug form. I'm going to give you $1 million in this form. Could you go make $1 million? They just gave you $1 million in bricks. Could you go make $1 million? I can't, because I don't know no addicts. I don't know how to cut it up. I don't know how to cook it up. I don't know how to go sell it. I'm paranoid of the police. So I just had the crug sitting there and don't know what to do with it. That's the same thing if God bless you with a good man right now and your mind ain't right. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to communicate. I don't know how to do number sex. I don't know how to cook. I don't know how to clean. I don't know how to talk. I don't even love myself. I have low self-esteem. So what am I going to do with this good man? I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose him. Because I don't know how to communicate. I don't know how to love. So this is why y'all lose good men and say they ain't no good. Did y'all ever think about a lot of men that y'all been with dogged you because he just didn't like you? Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever thought these men just dogged me because they just didn't like me? Maybe it was something about me and just turned him off. Now y'all just want to believe men just go around dogging women for no reason. Men don't dog women they like. Did y'all catch that? Men don't dog women they like. Men don't dog women they love. Now, they're human. They might slip up and do something stupid. But trust and believe, girl, they gonna come back and make it right. They might come back snot and crying, baby, please, baby, I'm sorry, I'm stupid, baby. They gonna come back. They gonna make it right if they wanna be with you. But evidently they don't, because y'all got several baby fathers and y'all just keep doing the same thing. You know why I have 3 guys as my children's father? Y'all want me to tell y'all that? Because I know sooner or later I'm going to be a topic on somebody's channel. She got 4 kids, 3 baby daddies. Sure do. My life is an open book. I tell my story before anybody else can tell it, and I tell my story good. I tell my story good. Get these people off with 1 letters posting mods and get them off here.
They said they can provide
1 letter comments, get them off here. Because they bots. Let me tell you why I have 3 children father. So, because I know I'm going to be a topic. I got pregnant at 21 years old with my first baby. That's Shantia. She's 33. I had her at 22. They so loud in there. That's Kendra G calling me right now. My young Kendra G that be on here, that's him calling me right now. But I can't get no man. He 15 years younger than me. He still calling. Met me when I was 37. I'm 55. He probably gonna pop up on here in a minute because he know I'm on live. Keep calling me. She just calling me. Nita just calling me. I can't. I'm addicted. I'm like crack. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just being funny. But anyway, I had Shantia at 22. I met her father when I was in high school. When I was in the 12th grade, that's when I met her dad named James. When I met James, I worked at McDonald's. He worked at Myers. We both was high school students. He was in 11th grade, I was in the 12th. I had a good father, good mother, and 5 godfathers. I didn't have to work. I wanted to work. It was embedded in me. I love to see my name on a check. So I ended up pregnant. He met some drug dealers. This was the Nino Brown stage, New Jack City. Everybody wanted to be Nino. I remember he came to me and said, man, I got an opportunity to make a lot of money. All I got to do is deliver some stuff. I said, well, deliver what? I didn't know what drugs was. He said, I get $1,000 until I deliver this. And I'm like, we're delivering it. I didn't know. So he started doing that, and he was doing it so well. Next thing you know, he went from making $1,000 a delivery to about $50,000 a month. Her daddy was big time. I mean, I was a dough girl. I had all the jewelry, the name plates. I got my hair done every week. I didn't even have to call and make my hair and nail appointments. I just show up on Friday, and he didn't pay for it already. So I was living the best life back then. Didn't know nothing. Stupid as hell. I didn't touch it. He didn't let me know nothing. All I was benefit. Pregnant. Dude got money. He still kept his job. I remember the day he walked in the kitchen, my mother was cooking. He said, Miss Mayberry, from this day on, you would never have to do nothing else for your daughter. I got her. My mother said, boy, if you don't get out my face, I would throw these beans on your head. But he got caught up. And he ended up with 12 years in prison. My daughter was 11 months old when he left. She was 11 months old when he got sentenced to 12 to 24 years. I'm sitting there with a baby like, this fool just got 24 years. That's all I heard was 24. Like, are you kidding me? He did exactly 12 years. When he came home, my daughter was turning 13. This brother, since he been home, my daughter 33 now. He been home 20 years. Never went back. He said he knew when he got out, he had to have a plan because he was a felon. So he got a trade in there to do detailing on cars and tint on windows. He met a guy whose family had money. They gave him a job. He been at that same job. Look at him to my can I see you? For my birthday. Oh, today his birthday. He think I'm gonna give him some birthday cake. hey, can I see you today for my birthday? I don't know. But anyway, what was I saying? He got out. He haven't been back. He been out 20 years. He been on that same job the whole time. His whole goal was to build his credit and buy a house. His house paid for it. See, this is the kind of brother I had a baby by. He was a grinder without the crooks. When I met that boy, he had 2 cars working in 11th grade. He just got sidetracked with life, you know, and the money got good. And it messed his life up, and he bounced right back. He owned his house. He has 2 trucks and probably 4 cars. He met a girl. He had another baby. So altogether, he had 4 kids. His youngest daughter will be 19 in June. They travel every year. And when I say travel, cruises. Other countries. This year they're going to Hawaii. But what I do, I end up with somebody else. He wanted to be with me when he got home. But I had grew past him, and he was a good dude. He don't have a felony no more. He got it off his record. So he has a whole like basement full of pawpaws that's his legally. He take good care of his children. Good dude. Bad decision. That's how I got the first baby daddy. Now, I'm telling y'all this because I'm going to end up on somebody's podcast. I know I am. Anytime you tell the truth, they want to make an example out you, but you can't. Because I already tell my own story. The second one. College student. He was here from Chicago, going to college. A bunch of college dudes was roommates. And I was going through something with my daughter and dad leaving. I was depressed and stuff. And my friend Shannon said, Nina, it's a good dude I want you to meet. I like his friend Malcolm, and I want you to meet him. And I'm like, okay, I ain't trying to meet nobody. Just come over here. They all college students. They cool dudes. They from Chicago. I'm like, all right. So I go over there and I'm sitting down, minding my business, and they were shooting dice. There was a whole bunch of people in there. And everybody in the house was keen to, the Chicago dudes was fine. When I say fine, these brothers was fine. But my mind's still on my daughter, daddy getting this time, and I'm like, they probably ain't no damn good. So, Disco, whose name is David, my son David's dad name is Disco because he's a DJ. It was really his apartment. He's shooting dice, he's shooting, he got a glimpse, we got eye contact. He dropped the dice and he came over there and he said, oh my God, what's your name? Nina. Shannon, this your girl you were telling me about? Yeah, that's my girl. Oh my God, I'm in love. I'm like, boy, get out of my face. So we ended up going bowling. Laughing, talking, he buying everybody food. He big balling because he didn't want everybody money in the crap game. I get ready to go. He grabbed my face and kissed me and tried to stick his tongue down my throat, and I slapped the shit out of him. And after that, I went home and said, you know what? I think I like him. So I started going over his house. We started going back and forth to Chicago. I met his family. We started kicking it. He loved my baby girl. And he came back. He ended up renting my sister's house. And we just entwined together, got tight. My daughter was 3, and I ended up pregnant with my son, David. I was with him for 6 years. And then he cheated. He didn't just cheat. This brother had a girl in my clothes. So when y'all say I don't understand no good men, don't play with me. Do y'all want to hear my story? Do I get on y'all nerves? Because I got to cater to y'all. Y'all my audience. If y'all don't like my stories, I won't tell you. Do y'all want me to finish the story? Just say no and I just go on with what I was talking about. If you want me to finish this story, say yeah. Okay. I got a one yes. Okay. People want me to finish the story. I don't want to bore y'all. I swear I don't. But anyway, since y'all want to hear the story, this is how I found out he was cheating. I was 8 months pregnant with David. My sister went into labor. Her daughter and David is 1 month apart. So I was staying back at home with my mom and dad because I'm due anytime, and he had to work a lot, and then he had all his cousins and stuff from Chicago staying in our house, and I ain't want to be bothered because I'm 9 months pregnant. So he in my sister's house, right? My sister didn't had a baby at home, y'all. That's a whole nother story. Me and my mama delivered my niece at home, and I'm 9 months pregnant. So I'll tell you that another day. So before we got to the hospital, I said, Mama, stop by the house so I can tell David, we just delivered Janice's baby. So I'm excited, like I just have delivered my sister baby at home on the floor. I'm banging on the door, because the storm door was locked. I couldn't get in. This is December. She was born December the 26th. So it's freezing in Michigan. So my mother blowing her horn, just come on. He ain't answered. I said, no, I'm going to get in. He finally opened the door. He's standing at the door like he was asleep. I didn't pick up on it because I'm so excited. You know what I'm saying? I said, you won't believe it just happened. Janet just had her baby. And he was like, okay. And he was looking paranoid, but I'm not paying attention. I said, what's wrong with you? He said, nothing. Well, let me know what happened. He didn't even let me in the house. This is my sister's house. I ain't even try to get in. I just wanted to tell him. So I go back to the car. Okay, that was kind of strange, but okay. I ended up having my son the next month. See how I found out he was cheating. David at this time was probably 2 weeks old. I took him to his doctor's appointment. And his dad was over his boy house, Freddie. I'm outside blowing the horn like, I've been looking for you to go to the doctor's appointment. You've been over here all day. He come down acting paranoid. I was about to just call you. Half his hair was braided. I'm like, who braided your hair? Ain't nothing but some dudes up in there. Who braided your damn hair? Freddie, he wasn't braided. I'm like, Freddie ain't braided your damn hair. So while he talking, he goes back upstairs, y'all. A girl goes to his car. He didn't know this girl was going to his car, so I'm sitting there with my baby in the car, and I see him go to the car. Her go to the car, and I'm like, who is that? He run downstairs real quick. He tried to whisper to her. I'm peeping the whole thing, so I get out the car. I was like, hey, how you doing? I'm fine. I said, who are you? Because I know all his friends' girlfriends. We all hang together. I ain't going to tell you her name. And she said what her name was. She already put a bug in her ear, right? How you know David? Oh, he's just my friend. Okay. So while we talking, she looking paranoid, he looking paranoid, and I'm suspicious. Guess what I noticed? This female had on my clothes. She had on my clothes. The clothes that I got from Chicago, from a specialty boutique. So it ain't something she can say, I got the same thing from TJ Maxx. No, this came from Chicago, from a specialty boutique I used to shop at. And he bought it for me. So I'm sitting there like, if y'all could have seen my face. When it hit me, I looked at him, I looked at her, I looked back at the car, my baby, that's what stopped me. I said, David, do she got on my shit? Huh? Nah, how would she get your clothes? Is that my outfit she got on? He kept denying it, right? So he going off. She decided to tell the truth. She told me she'd been messing with him. He cussing her out, trying to go off on her and embarrass her. And I don't play that embarrassment shit. No, don't do that. So she get in the car with me because now she outside in the cold. I said, get in the car. Because I want to know the whole story. She said, you know that night you came over and said you delivered your sister baby last month? I said, yeah. She said, I was in your house then. She said, I didn't know that was your house. He told me that was his sister's house. And I asked him about those nice clothes. I had the nicest shit. She said, I was asking him, well, every time I come over here, all these nice clothes hanging in the closet, all these heels and stuff. Who's stuff? No, that's my sister's stuff. She don't even wear the stuff. You can get what you want. I said, wait a minute. I knocked on the door that night. It was almost midnight. You was in my bed. Yeah. And when I asked him who it was, he said, you was his cousin. Said his sister just had his baby. Her baby. That's why he was standing there paranoid. They wouldn't let me in. So when y'all say I don't know no good men, I don't know what I'm talking about, I didn't have my share. But I have been with David. I forgave him. I forgave him. And I stayed with him 6 years. He didn't do nothing else for another 6 years that I knew of. Isn't that stupid? I forgave him. See, that's why I be saying, y'all can't tell me about some shit I didn't did. I know how dumb we are. We do the dumbest shit. So I forgave him, stayed with him till my son was 6. Got my daughter, her daddy in prison still, right? He cheated on me again with a friend of mine at Bowl. That time I was done. Done. I caught him in the car with her. So I'm like, that's a whole nother story. I caught him at her. She was dropping him off at work. I caught him. Put it that way. I was done with him. That's it. Now I got 2 baby daddies. Think about it. Any one of those my fault. One went to prison. One was a cheater. I have 2 babies. Now I'm saying, no, I'm done. I can't do it no more. I'm sick of people. I'm sick of, I'm going to be single. I'm going to focus on my daycare. Because at this time, I had a daycare center making real good money. This was in 94. It was 90-something. But I'm doing good for myself. Driving a brand new car, got a townhouse. I work at Job Corps, and I got a daycare, bank account fat, single. I'm doing my thing. I'm like, I'm done with men. One of my friends, it's Halloween. Nina, we going to a costume party. Let's go. No, I don't want to go. You finna get out the house. It might be some fine dudes. I don't want no dude. We go to the party. Come to find out, I know the girl who having the party. She's marrying my first love, my first crush. I know his whole family, so I know the whole family. I'm sitting there, and they telling these stories about how crazy my mama is, my brother retarded. They telling all the Mayberry stories. I'm sitting there like, shut up, Anthony. God rest his soul. But he's giving everybody the stories about my family. And I'm sitting there, sad, my head down, and I heard this voice. And I looked up, and it was Kendra Oil. I looked at my friends. I'm hitting both of them. I'm like, who is that? Hoppo. Who is that, Hoppo? They look and said, oh, hell no. Saying, who is that? She said, who? She looking at her, who? Right there next to Miss Williams. Oh, my little brother, Barry. We know her. Where you been hiding him? That's your little brother. I mean, when I say his muscles was ripping out of his girl, and he was drinking and with his, he was talking to his mom, and he had the prettiest teeth, and he was smiling, and he looked up, and he looked dead at me, and I'm like, yes, he looking at me. They told me, I'm gonna talk to him. Oh, no, this one is mine. So Anthony, the one I grew up with that had a crush on, we used to kind of date. He said, listen, I'm going to introduce you to Nina. But you got to talk to her at your own risk. If her mama beat your ass, don't come looking for me. She crazy. Her brother deboed me when I was little. Her brother hit me almost across the street. So I'm letting you know the family is nuts. They don't play about her. So if you talk to her brother, you better be on your P's and Q's. That's all I got to say. Y'all ain't going to believe this shit. We was getting ready to leave, right? I went back into my sad mode. I ain't gonna talk to him. He looked like trouble. He too cute. He grabbed me by my arm and he said, your eyes. It's something about your eyes. And I'm looking at him about to slob like, stop touching me, Kendra Oil. Please stop touching. So he looking at my eyes, y'all. I'm looking at him. I'm looking, even his shoes look good. I'm like, oh, your shoes look good. Everything, I mean, damn, baby. And then he bow-legged, and it was like, oh my God. He had the brush waves, and they was just rippling and shining. His mustache had about 100 drops of baby oil. I could count the drops on his mustache, like, I could see the drops of the baby oil on his mustache. I said, oh, his skin was just so pretty and creamy. Everything was, I was looking for a flaw. Like, I don't see nothing. Well, his ears are little. That's all I could see because his ears was kind of small. So we get to talking. He said, you have kids? I said, yeah, I have 2. He said, oh, wow. He said, dang, I ain't never seen you. He said, but your eyes so familiar. I have seen you somewhere. He said, who's your kid's father? I said, I have 2 kids' dads. They just didn't work out. I said, one named James, one named David. James in prison. David, I don't know where the hell he is. Somewhere cheating. He said, James who? And I told him. He looked and he said, oh my God. I said, what? He had just got out of prison. My last 2 kids, he ended up being my kid's daddy, both of them. He had 4 scholarships in the 12th grade. His father died and left his mother well off. He's the baby, his father, only child. She gave this country boy $50,000. They had him come to Grand Rapids to play ball from the country. He was the shit, all over the news and everything. She put $50,000 in his pocket in 12th grade. He was driving sports cars and whatever. And I remember when I heard the story, I remember him because he's younger than me by 4 years. The city boys of Grand Rapids convinced him to flip his money. He said, I got more money coming until I'm 30. He said, I'll take that 50, go to New York with us. You can flip that money. Your mama don't have to know. So he started selling drugs with his daddy money. Get caught and blew his scholarships 4 years. Gone. His scholarship's gone. He go to prison for 4.5 years from high school. So when I see him, he was just getting out. He had just got out that week. But I knew his mama, I knew his brother-in-law, and I knew his sisters. They well off, good people. You know, I knew all of them. So I'm thinking he a good dude, just made bad decisions, right? Come to find out, guess who was one of his roommates for 2 years in prison? His bunkie. Yeah. James, my daughter's daddy. They were bunkies for 2 years. And he said, that's where I know your eyes from. He got your pictures plastered all over the wall. And I used to tell him how fine you was, and you used to talk to Tony Green. I said, yeah, that's me. You lying. He said, oh my God, he gonna think I came out and found you. He said, but I don't care. I don't care. So we ended up talking. It took us about 2 weeks to meet up again, and his mother cooked us breakfast, and we just was friends for a minute. Then we started dating, and then he ended up in trouble. And I told y'all about the story. He left with my car, you know what I'm saying, and said he got kidnapped with his big ass and stole my car. And my friend was like, girl, he on that shit. I said, no, he ain't. He too fine. He didn't look like Pookie from New Jack City, so I didn't think he was on no shit. And I'm pregnant with my son, Gino. He was going back and forth to prison, back and forth. I still don't want to believe he was on drugs. He was too fine. Built, kept a job. He's a carpenter by trade. He know how to write blueprint. This brother was making almost $40 an hour. Kept his shit together. He was a functional addict. We ended up breaking up. He cheated. And then 7.5 years later, I ended up pregnant with my baby girl. He went back for another 5 years. So he been giving the prison system life on installment plan. So when y'all say, how you get 3 baby daddies and 4 kids? One was a cheater and one was a cheater, one was a drug dealer. The other one was a drug dealer and a drug addict. Was I supposed to stay? But guess where I went wrong? I had babies. I did that. I'm responsible for me. I could have got my tubes tied. I could have told them to put condoms on. I could have got the birth control shot. But I'm going to clear something up. My last 2 kids, I was on birth control. I was on birth control, both my kids. Legina and Gino, I was on birth control. I wish I could sue my damn doctor. I thought I had the flu with both of them. I said, ain't no way in the hell. But you crazy. You in the wrong room. But keto was so potent, birth control didn't do nothing for him. So I did protect myself. So that's my story. If I ever end up on somebody's podcast, she got 4 kids, 3 baby daddies. I sure did. I had enough sense to leave. It just took me 25 years for King to off and on. I mean, I dated in between the 25 years. We went together, you know. I ended up married his last time when he went to prison. I got married, you know. But life happens sometimes, people. That's why I don't understand how people have 5, 6 kids by one no good dude and think that's something. He ain't no different than 3 or 4 no good dudes. A no good dude is a no good dude. But guess what? Me and James the best of friends. Me and David the best of friends. And me and Dumbo is the best of friends. And I tell him off every time. I have to block him to keep him from calling me. Because he got a stupid girlfriend that's an alcoholic, and she just wake up some mornings in the middle of the night when he sleep and just feel like texting me saying stupid shit. So I had to block him. But I think he called me just so I could talk about him. Because he calls me and I'd be like, what do you want, fool? And then we'd talk and laugh or whatever. He'd be like, why you so mean to me, babe? Can I come home? Who home? You ain't got no home here, brother. You my little brother now. You my cousin. You Pookie or you Ray. You one of them. You not know. He always has to come home. I'm like, do you not understand the words coming out of my mom? My son today just got on talking to him because he still talking to his kids. He love his kids. Mama, you talk to my dad? No. Why? Because I don't want to. For what, G? You 25, about to be 26 in April. Legina 18, about to be 19 in July. What the hell we got to talk about? But he'd talk to them, tell your mama to unblock me. No. You got 25 years of my life on installment plan. I've been in prison with him and never been to prison. I did prison time with this brother, never been in a prison cell. So when y'all be talking about y'all waiting on somebody, you better look at it. For now on, ladies, you better look at a judge. When he say, I'm giving you 5 to 10, you better look at that dude and say, dang, baby, that's messed up. The judge just broke us up. And take your ass home and live your life. If I would have listened to Adeline DeBarge 20 years ago, Al DeBarge, your mama, she used to be one of my mentors I used to talk to. I used to call her often. If I would have listened to Miss DeBarge 20 years ago, I might be a millionaire right now. I might be doing something great right now. A successful marriage. She told me to walk away 20 years ago. She said, when you meet somebody and they on that drug, Nina, let them go, baby. She said, because they going to drag you down to the gutter with them. You going to keep hoping that person change. And they never going to change. And then when they change, it may be too late. Their body might be messed up. You may not be here no more. Your mind might be messed up. Don't give nobody your life on installment plans. Let them go. And I didn't listen. But I'm still cool with all 3 of them brothers. So I get mad when I hear women say this. Men ain't no good. Could y'all get my likes up, please? Could y'all please get my likes up? We was no good together. Because if I loved those brothers, and this is to the men, listen to this. Check this out, fellas. If a woman love you, she gonna make sure you stay the best you at all times. If she see you selling drugs, do anything wrong and sinister, if she love you, she's not gonna tolerate it. She will leave you alone because she love you and she ain't gonna watch you kill yourself. See, that's why I get mad at Cassie with the Diddy thing. If you love Diddy, if you was really in a relationship, you wouldn't have been involved in no freak-offs. And if he loved you that much, he wouldn't have had none because you told him no. A man can't do nothing you don't let him do unless he kidnap you, put a gun in you. If he ain't doing all that, you allowing this to happen. But yet y'all say I'm dogging, yeah, Kendra G back. And I identify with what she's saying. It ain't no good men around here. And I'm like, girl, bye. We all did some dumbass shit. Do y'all know I know more cheating women than I do men? I guess because I'm a woman. Do y'all know how many of my friends and co-workers and people I know cheat? I have one question. I ask this to a lot of people, especially people I mentor. We talking about black folks, right? Just every time, I'm talking to black folks right now. White people, listen. Y'all do this too in y'all race. You said there's no good black men. All black men do is cheat. Now we talking about heterosexual women and men. That's not just they just love, they love a man love a woman love a man. We talking about straight folks, black folks. Black men cheat. They ain't shit. They liars. Who are they cheating with? I asked a crowd of women this. They were sitting there like, duh, 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 duh. And I'm like, who are these no good black men cheating with? I don't know, Karen. No, we not talking about Karen. We talking about black women and black men. Who they cheating with, ladies? They cheating with y'all asses. They cheating with a black woman. I ain't talking about no gay man. I ain't talking about no man that creeped off of Karen. I'm talking about black men that like black women that ain't shit. They cheating with a black woman, right? So when y'all be hollering this shit, just say I know cheating people. Because I promise you, the man that you talking about ain't shit is cheating. I promise you. You know the woman he cheating with, and I bet she brown. She ain't Karen. She look like you. But y'all quick to say black men ain't no good, but they can't cheat with a black woman if a black woman ain't cheating with them. But y'all don't want to hear me though. Y'all want to listen to Kendra G saying, go to the white man, and the white man on live, making you look like a fool, calling you a jigaboo, telling you to suck the damn racism out of them, and you still want to lay with them. You still want to lay with him because you feel like he better than your brother. Oh, a white boy like me with money, I do it. And y'all wonder why y'all coming up missing. Chasing money. Y'all ain't no different than a drug addict. Chasing Jason. Y'all chasing that dollar bill. And what is the root? The root of all evil. The love of money. Not money. The love of money. And the only thing will make you want to suck the racism out of somebody is you love money. But yet y'all sit here and say, it ain't no good dudes. I'm tired of black men. Why don't you get a notepad and a pen, sis, and go over your life? I dare you. From the time you start dating and write down everything you did wrong. Because you can't fix him. He gotta fix him. All you can do is fix yourself. Until you own your shit, you gonna keep repeating the cycle and blaming him. I'm going to keep running into that wall and I'm going to blame him for the knot on my head. When you going to go around the wall? How about being single for a minute to get your mind right? How about saying I'm letting go and let God? If God want me to be with somebody, I'm going to shut it down. I'm going to lock it up. I'm going to fix me. I'm going to focus. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to change the way I eat. I'm going to exercise. I don't care if I got to travel by myself. I'm going to cut off these negative girlfriends of mine. Do y'all know how many friends I done cut off? I don't have no friend calling my phone. I talk to Kanique sometime. I don't have no friends calling my phone. You know what? And I told Kanique this. I don't like being on the phone. And it's not personal. It's like it was a choice. I look at life like this now. If I got time to chit-chat with you, I got time to come up with a way to make some more money. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. I'm always on how to improve myself now. I done lost so much time with the wrong people, from friends to men to jobs to just everything. I done lost so much time. And I'm 55, about to be 56. I feel so behind in life. I don't have time for friends. I don't have time to go out and have a drink. I done had them days. I done been there, done that. Now, I might have girls over sometimes since I done got my new place again. Come on over, because I plan on getting a pool table and everything. Come on over and chill. You know, maybe we can go live and do some podcast stuff live, you know. But, I'm not going nowhere with my friends and one time I want you to meet somebody because they fail every time. They can't introduce me to nobody no more. They can't. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm to the point, Jesus, Yahweh, Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Nietzsche, gotta say, Nina, that's him. Come on, give me your hand. Put your hand right here. Now, this is him. He got to do that now. Now, am I going to date? Most likely. Am I going to have fun? Uh-huh. I'm still living in the flesh. I'm praying on it. You know, I've been good for some months. God stop making Keto call me, because that's what he do. The devil, you know what the devil would do, right? God will give you all your desires according to his will. The devil will put the desires that your flesh will want in your face. You see the difference? God will give you the desires of your heart according to his will. The devil will give you the desires according to your flesh. You got to be strong enough to say no. Have you ever started a new relationship and you turn around and everybody you used to like is trying to like you now? Have y'all ever went through that? You're like, where was these people when I was lonely and crying? Now I'm happy. All these people calling me. They want to be with me. They want to take me out to eat. I remember I couldn't get a hot dog. Now everybody want to take me to steaks and Applebee's and wherever y'all go. You know why? That's the devil throwing a monkey wrench in your relationship. I don't want to see her happy. He may just marry her. Let me throw her desired flesh in front of her. She really like him to hold. It's like holding a steak over a dog. Like, you got to say, I ain't hungry no more. He feed me very well. But a lot of you won't say no because greed. That's in the Bible too. That's a sin. Greed. Girl, I'm going to keep me an extra man. My mama always told me, don't let your right hand know what your left hand doing. I'm going to always keep me a money man over here. I got trench coat. I got Quinto oil. I got Mr. Reliable. Girl, please. I wish I would have one dude. But then as soon as he do something, black men ain't shit. And you got 4 or 5 dudes on standby. Some of y'all got the dude under Coach Nina. My sister Nina. It is Quinto. Y'all cheating. Tell them what y'all doing them girl trips. The first day y'all sit there by the ocean holding hands singing Kumbaya. Oh, we're free. It's just me and my sisters. The second day, y'all white girl, what is it? White girl toasted, drunk, whatever they call it. Y'all seen the movie with Jada Pinkett them. You see what they was doing. That's what y'all be doing. I done met on some. Niggas like, need to get off the phone. That's all you do is stand on the phone with your boo, man. We partying. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I'm bored. Shit. I used to go to the strip club with my girls. They be partying, ready to get buck wild. I'm like, man, y'all can drop me off at home. Shit, these strippers don't want us. I don't want them either. To me, I got a man at home. But that's why I cut off my friends. I just couldn't, man. And it's like, it's always was problems, always was drama. You go out with your friends, then the other friend will call you, and girl, she made me mad last night, and I don't like that bitch. And when you go out with her again, don't call me. I got tired of that mess. I'm too old for it. Not one, when I say one, not one female girlfriend that I hang out with call my phone. If somebody call my phone, it's about business. I don't be on the phone with no dudes. Well, y'all call me sometimes. Robert called me. Shanquelle called me. I mean, Jean blocked. But, I just don't have time for it. And Robert is a carpenter. And he trained me how to do carpentry because my dad was a carpenter. So he's been doing a lot of stuff in my house for me. And then when I used to date him, he's 7 years older than me. When I used to date him, he taught me how to do drywall. So I learned from him. And I still learn from him. He about to redo my closet for me. He about to hang up all my TVs for me. He about to do stuff for me. So when he around me, we own business too. And he's an older king. He an older man. Oh yeah, he an older man. But he cool. He cool. And then he teach me a lot about God. He know the word. Shanquell know the word real well. He teach me. They like teachers sometimes. So I know how to be quiet when I'm around me and I learn from them. That's the only way that I am like the way I am because I learn from men. When a man talk, ladies, you need to shut up and listen sometimes. That don't mean he controlling you. That mean if I want to be a good woman to a good man, maybe I need to hear what a man like and what he don't like and take heed to that. But no, I don't do that. I ain't gonna, that's why you keep having problems. Stay by yourself then. If I keep telling you I don't like chitlins and every time I come over you cooking chitlins, I'm gonna keep being around you. Every time I come over your house smell like chitlins. I don't eat chitlins. Well, I like chitlins. You gonna eat it. I don't eat chitlins. So if a man telling you, I don't like a mouthy girl, I don't like an argumentative woman, I don't care. That's just who I am. Is he gonna stay around you? He gonna meet this little nice girl work at McDonald's. He ain't gonna care about your PhD on your wall. He ain't gonna get a nice submissive McDonald's girls looking like Mary Poppins to say, whatever you like. See, this what y'all don't understand. A man don't date for status what a woman have. Because he know he got to be her provider. A real man, see, that's a little boy that dates you for what you have. A lot of y'all go get all this shit and look good and splash our money because y'all want to date to no good men. Y'all date little boys. Grown men don't give a damn what you have. You can be on food stamps. If he like you, he gonna take your behind off them food stamps. My husband did it. That brother had a PhD military veteran, and I was on Section 8 working at the airport. He said, baby, you is too good for Section 8. I'm looking at him like, what? He said, listen, look at your mindset. You don't even think you're worthy to be off Section 8. You think you need the system. He said, you just told me your daddy didn't raise you like that. So guess what happened? You started dealing with no good dudes that made you think you was less than, and you start settling. But I'm here to save you. Let's go. First, I was scared. I can't let my stuff go. What if it don't work? He said, what if it do? Let's go. Took me right off that mess. Gave me the best life ever. Took me to the ocean on vacations. It felt good being in a Mercedes-Benz going on vacation with my husband. What? And he wasn't a drug dealer? Never been in trouble? He worked for his money and he was educated. And he knew how to grab me and pray with me and pray for me. Life happened. People got in between what we were doing. Being too open with family. And guess what? My point. Did y'all remember I just was talking about somebody give you crugs that if you don't know how to sell them, you just gonna have them and you're gonna end up losing it? I had a husband who had a PhD, a military vet. He was getting 70% of his benefits from the Navy. On top of he had his own trucking company. He made way over 6 figures. All I had to do was wake up, right? Gave me a BMW, mine with a bow on it the second day I got down there. He told me, sell your car, I got one for you. You ain't got no car. BMW. Never nobody ever done this to me, for me. Guess what I did? I fumbled the ball. I'm divorced. You know why? Because my mind wasn't right. God gave me a husband, he found me, and he found me. I was minding my business when he came up to me. He found me, and I fumbled the ball because my mind wasn't right. I wasn't ready for that. So everything he said, I said it was mental abuse. Because I was used to controlling little boys. Y'all see the difference? I was used to controlling boys. He was a grown man, so every time I said something, he wasn't hearing the shit. Who you talking to? I'm a man. You ain't gonna disrespect me. Well, I ain't gotta be with you then. I was messed up, an angry black woman, and I fumbled the damn ball. Yeah, he had his faults. He did stuff to me. He did, not physically, mentally, because I started making him act like me. So now we arguing. He arguing because I'm arguing. And that's when he was like, man, this ain't gonna work because I don't argue with people. I don't do this. And I'm like, well, are you too good to argue? You looking like, what is wrong with you? Are you mentally ill? I mean, I was. Because I was so used to drug dealers and drug addicts and cheaters. So when I got a good man that said, you too good for the system, I thought something was wrong with him. You crazy. No, your ass crazy, Nina. I fumbled the ball. I'm sorry, my daughter's singing. I should be married right now. I got married in 2016. I would have been going on 10 years of marriage if I would have had the mindset I needed to stay married. No, I left. And I think God was mad at me, to be honest, because I've been struggling ever since I left that marriage. I was homeless 3 times. My credit went to hell. My credit went from 780 something to 530. I owe everybody. I caught a case over 50. All this stuff happened to me after my marriage. But I thought he was so bad. I thought he was so bad. And I came back, and all the people that was telling me in my ear, my friends, my family, you need to leave him. Come on back home. F him. He controlling. They left me in my car. They talked about me. I've been away from him since 2019, y'all. It's 2025, and I'm just now getting a house because I've been through so much shit. Listening to everybody else telling me what I need to do with my life. None of them helped me. They all talked about me. They all made a mockery out of me. And y'all wonder why I don't have no friends. I don't even talk to my family members on Facebook. Hey, how y'all doing? Love you. All right. My family got a family group chat on family group thing on Facebook. I logged off of it. Because one day I had a breakdown. I was crying, screaming. I was thinking about my mom, my dad, my sister, my marriage, my life. I had a breakdown. Do you know my family said, she's so overdramatic. She'll be all right. She always tripping. I left and drove all the way to Chicago to Leon's house. Do you think anybody called? To this day, this was a few years ago. Do you think anybody called to see if I even made it back home? Did you think they even called to see where I was? I had a breakdown. They never called. The only one looking for me was my brother. And he's so stupid. I said we gonna be pranking. Guess what my brother did? Y'all gonna love my channel when I get in this house with my brother. My brother put on Facebook, Instagram, and whatever else, had my picture, and had the thing like I was wanted. It had the wanted thing around it. He said, I'm looking for my baby sister. She's spoiled, and she's a tattletale, and she's legally retarded. So if you please see her, call me. 1-800-JAMES. I said, my brother is stupid, man. Some people was calling me like, Nina, you okay? I said, what you mean? He said, your brother got a flyer. I said, my brother, but I see that. I said, you play too much. He knew I was coming back. But, yeah, people don't care about y'all. The moral of the story is, fix you first. Forget Nina, forget Kendra G, forget all these podcasters talking about marriage and relationships and all. Forget all that and start from the beginning process. Like I told y'all, from the very beginning process of reproduction, of how you was made, ladies. You came from a man. Then you start reproducing men. Because it's people that brainwash y'all telling y'all a man come from you. Now, but in the beginning, you came from a man. From the very beginning of your existence, you came from a man, ladies. But y'all let these women tell y'all, a man came from you. It's like, what? Y'all going to hell, man. Y'all just changing God's word. It's right there, plain and simple in the word of God. But y'all still believe these people. That's why I say it's so easy to pimp and trick people. I see why a lot of women miss it. Because y'all so easy to be fooled. Just think of a pimp. Yeah, baby, I love you. I love you so much. I want you to go out there and sell your behind and give me the money. I love you, baby. And then together, you going to take care of both of us, baby. You love me, don't you? You love me. But take care of both of us, baby. Go out there and turn 10 of them tonight so we can live great. I'm going to take you to the stars, baby. And you out there selling your behind, giving him the money. He's sitting there like, bitch better have my money. And you believe him. When somebody get up in here, they got you. I don't even want y'all to listen to me like that. I don't even want to be up in here like that. I want y'all to take what I say and apply it to your life. Y'all hear my stories. I'm not one of these bougie ass women get on here act like I'm a golden child. I had the best life ever, girl. I ain't never did that. I tell y'all everything about me. You know why? Because I want y'all to see real life process. I want y'all to see how God can bring you out the dirt. I'm like, this is how I want my channel to be. I don't want to see Beyonce tell me how to lose weight. I want Precious to lose some weight and show me her end results. I want to see Precious kid go away. And then I'm going to believe Precious. I'm like, oh yeah, that works. Precious was big as hell. Beyonce that can't show me nothing. You hear me? So that's how I want to be with my podcast. I want y'all to say, Nina been through hell and correction. She been through hell. And look at Nina now. I know God is real because I seen what Nina went through. She told us the stories. But look at Nina now. That's why I do it. And I want y'all to understand this. Anything you go through in your life, this is not your story. This is not your life. I'm so sorry about the distraction, y'all. It's not your life. God said in his word to give your testimony. So all y'all, these secretive women and men and what act like y'all, I got a Bentley, I drive my car, got diamonds on your fingers and act like you was never jawbone. Man, stop playing. Tell your daughters to be better than you. Not just tell them why. Girl, I was out there sucking the racism out of people. I was jumbo. I was turning tricks, boy, faster than the damn old clown at the zoo, or clown at the circus. Girl, I was horrible. That's why I'm telling you, tell them what you've been through. School your kids. Don't just be sitting there, sit your fast ass down. Y'all kids so hard-headed. But if you talk to your neighbors, your teachers, your mama, they're like, girl, you was the worst person in school. But you don't tell your kids that. I always lead by example and tell kids why you don't want to do that. This is why. Why you don't want to run around here listening to people telling you black men ain't no good, because you going to end up like me, 55, divorced, listening to people telling you people ain't no good. So you going around with this attitude thinking that you the golden child. I don't mess with this kind of dude. I don't do that. And the whole time you the damn problem. If you become who you, put it this way, become who you want to date. Be the person you want to date. Be the person you want to love you. Be the friend that you want to be in your life. Be that sister, the kind of sister you want her to be to you. You be that thing first. I have asked several women before. They tell me, a man got to do this, this, and this, and this. I look down at their shoes. A man got to buy me red bottoms, Louis Vuitton, this and that. How many pair you have? I ain't got none yet. So you want a man to do something that you can't even do for yourself? Are you serious? Have you ever bought yourself a $500 steak, but you want him to buy you a $500 steak? You weren't even worthy enough to give it to you, but he got to give it to you. You sound absolutely ridiculous. Then y'all tell me I'm women bashing. No, reality. Y'all live in la la land. Come back down to earth. You sound ridiculous. Ain't nobody gonna give you some shit you ain't never gave yourself unless you deserve it. And a lot of you don't deserve it because you're doing too much of this. And then you picking up that phone. I can't believe he finna take me to Applebee's. Girl, then you and your kids just ate at McDonald's yesterday because you didn't have no money. And you can't believe he finna buy you some free food. Free. The Applebee's make a turd like a $500 steak. I ain't trying to be nasty, but them Applebee's make you full like the steak do. I mean, I'm just saying, do Applebee's sell steaks? Or is Applebee's like the cheap knockoff Jordans? I don't get this. And when you get to know somebody, you shouldn't be sitting there eating anyway. Go have a cup of coffee and walk by the water. I mean, damn, get to know this person. That's why you end up with no good news. You too busy eating. You ain't paying attention to how he is from the beginning. He may be doing something under the table looking at you just, and you ain't even paying attention. You too busy. Can I take a doggy back home to my kids? You ain't even paying attention to what he doing. He a pervert. And then when you find out he a pervert, girl, he wasn't shit. I ain't even see it. You was eating. You wanted things. You was at the mall. You didn't go to the spades party at his family house and meet Uncle Earl. Uncle Earl would have told you his ass was retarded. He came out from birth sucking his toes. He would have told you he was crazy. Why y'all think Tyler Perry made the movies he made? Y'all know Joe in the Tyler Perry movie, Madea brother. That's who I'm talking about. Everybody got a Joe in their house. What do Joe do? Don't you, I know, baby. Oh, don't you do it. Don't you do it. Joe always telling the truth. Madea, Tyler Perry made that character so y'all can see you got to go around Uncle Joe. Because Joe gonna tell you who retarded in the family. Stop going out to eat and sit your ass down and get to know somebody first. And nowadays, it's so dangerous. I'm scared to even go out to eat. I'm going, man, no. We got to go somewhere it's lit up, sit at Starbucks, walk by the water. I'm going to meet you there. Don't you come to my house. These girls buying like 40 going north. They go on these dates and don't go back home. It's so many black girls missing. But then when I watched that racist, well, he wasn't even racist. He was just doing a thing to show us how black women are weak. That's what he was doing. He wasn't really a racist. He was like, watch what I say to her. You a jigaboo, you ugly, you N-word. And they was liking him more and more. Do y'all remember Django, the movie Django? What you want, Big Daddy? The black girls in the house. They just want to get in the house. And that's how they still look at the Caucasian man. Anything you want, Big Daddy. But you ain't gonna call no brother Big Daddy. I wish I would call him Daddy. But you'll call Peter Big Daddy. The Willie Lynch letter, the making of a slave. She got y'all thinking that Big Daddy is better than your daddy. And you believe the shit. Half y'all are still arguing with me. I don't even want to get through to y'all. Stay the hell away from me. Y'all lost. Y'all gonna be the miserable women when y'all kids grown, got married. Y'all are gonna be the ones left in the nursing home by yourself. Your kids ain't even gonna deal with you. Because you still gonna be mad from some shit that somebody on YouTube told you to do, that you better than everybody. You'll be an old lady walking, looking at birds flying outside, rocking. My kids don't even come see me. I ain't got nobody. Now, that's gonna be you. Because you think you're better than everybody. I'd rather be by myself. You are going to be by yourself, darling. And I said this on my last video. I'm going to wait for the perfect man. And you're going to meet him soon. His name is Jesus. Yeah. You're going to meet the perfect man real soon. Jesus. And he going to look at you and say, do you know how many husbands you missed out on? Do you know how many husbands I sent to you? Because your mind was so messed up, you fumbled the ball like Nina did. I bet I don't fumble the next one. I'm the bomb now. I am such the bomb. I brag on myself. I pop my own collar. I am the bomb woman now. I promise you I am. The only thing that's missing that I gotta get right is this big ass keg I gotta get rid of. Don't y'all let me lose this keg. Don't you? If you let me lose this keg, and this keg just happened to wander to the back, to the butt, girl, I'll be doing a crip walk on every video. That's how I start on my videos. I start me doing a crip walk in a two-piece. They be like, Nina, be in a two-piece every day. Yes, yes. I lost the keg and then wandered to the back. I look like my mama now. But cooking, cleaning, loving, submissive, travel. I'm to the point, so I'm such a bomb woman now. I'm looking for, nope, I said it wrong. I can't look for nothing. He gotta find me. I'm waiting for a man to school me, to lead me, to teach me. I want a brother that I learn something from. I want a brother to know more than me. It feels so good that your man, your teacher, you sitting there like, what you say, teacher? And he just teaching you something. Do y'all know my husband used to read to me? I never had a man ask me, have you ever had a man to read to you? And I said, read what? He said, just lay down and read to you. Just lay on his chest and he read to you. I said, no. He's come off the road, we'll cook for each other, have wine, and I just curl up in my husband's arm and he will read to me. I never had that since or before. And I fumbled that. A man said, baby, all you gotta do is breathe. You ain't gotta keep the house clean, cook when I come home, take care of your babies, and breathe. Take care of your health. I got the rest. He got all my bank cards. He added me on his account. I still got Navy Federal because of him. And I fumbled that ball. He actually was a good dude. I didn't see all that because I'm listening to everybody else. But I'm gonna let y'all go. I've been on here long enough. But I hope I got through to just one woman tonight. Stop listening to these miserable people who's bitter about their decisions. You listening to somebody that's bitter about their decisions and telling you, don't deal with who you from. Don't deal with your people. Go deal over here. Like color gonna make a difference. Do y'all know how many white girls I know been cheated on by white men? I know white women. My brother don't date nothing but white women. That's why when y'all be talking about I'm racist, I'll be around Karens all the damn time. They cool as hell. I got some white girls I can call right now. They'd be nuck if you buck. They'd be swinging faster than my sisters would. What? I know some girls that ain't playing and they this color. So I'm not dogging out no Caucasian woman. I got one white woman on my team want to help me, Susan. I hope you're watching Susan. She used to date my brother. Susan want to help me start doing my motivational speaking and traveling. She writes books. She been waiting for me to write my bio, so we'll tell her my bio so she can write it. She's a white woman. No black woman ever done that. No black woman ever reached out to me and said, Nina, I'm going to do your bio. I'm going to promote you so you can get out on the road. You need to be on the road. This is a white woman. So I'm not racist. I'm closer to them than I am my own sisters. I hate to say that. And it ain't because I choose to. My sisters just don't want to help me. My sisters won't even push like on my YouTube channel. My sisters want to ask me where my man at when I'm trying to teach them something. But let me sit down with some of those girls. They be like, dang, Nina, you so deep. Dang, you so right. Dang. I'm like, well, how can I change? Don't get me wrong. I got a lot of sisters that do the same thing. One girl, she my Facebook friend. She started off my Facebook friend. And now she's on here. You know what she said? Live on Facebook. I was shocked. She posted one of my videos and said, I love my mentor. And I was like, I'm her mentor? I mean, she really looked at me like I'm her mentor. And all I be doing is telling y'all my life journey, my stories, and hope y'all change. My goal ain't to be no mentor, no teacher, or nothing else, because I'm a student of life. I'm learning every damn day. Life is a struggle. And if I say something wrong, get something wrong, what I do, I come back and tell y'all I'm sorry. But guess what my sisters do? Nah, you said that last week. You contradicting yourself. Do you know in the word of God, it said renew your mind on a daily basis? If I still keep the same mindset, even when I'm wrong, something wrong with me. But that's what y'all do. You can be wrong and still be like, I don't care. I still don't like her. Look at Jaguar. I'm surprised nobody said this to me yet. Jag just got an award at the White House and you said she wasn't telling the truth. I never said everything Jag was saying was lies. I said a lot of the shit she said she got it off Google like I did. I can tell you a whole bunch of stuff about Jay-Z and Diddy, and I never met them. But look what she did. Look what she said. She said she done with black people. Did y'all hear her say that a couple months ago? Soon she said she's done with black people. Think about this. How long Jag been on the internet? For years, about 5. Did any president reach out to her? Soon she announced she's done with black people. Who called her? Because they want to use her like they used Diddy. Diddy was ready to sell us out too, and he did. He took his own brother's innocence for those folks. Now Jag said she done with us. Now they giving her an award for what? What is she getting an award from the White House? For doing what? Candace Owens never got an award from the White House, and she was doing something. Roland Martin never got an award from the White House. They talking about politics and life stuff around here. She talking about Jay-Z and Diddy and what everybody else did in Hollywood, and they gave her an award. They gave her an award. You know what it was for? Here you go, black woman, for dogging your people. We love you. We give you an award for dogging your people, and we going to make you rich if you do everything we say to take them down even more. I love you. You one of us now. And nobody caught that. Jag wasn't telling no lie. The president, you talking about the 34 convicted felon. You talking about him and his little cousin Elon that's been stealing all this stuff. You talking about them. They gave her an award. That's an honor. And if she loved herself, if she loved her people, if she loved her country, she would have told the White House when they called, I'm good. Hell no, I ain't dealing with y'all. You don't like me. You want to use me. Nope. Now she ran there, standing there with number white people. I am honored to be here. They're using you, Jag. Now, when you end up on trial like Diddy, don't come back running to us. Because they did it to Diddy. They made Diddy mega rich. They made Diddy bigger than life. Where Diddy at now? On trial. They use you until you turn on them. And Jag, you the type of person, you will turn on them. Next thing you know, you're going to make a video about Donald Trump and Elon Musk. You walked in the room and called them. You going to be talking about them in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Girl, she better be careful. She better be careful. Because she should ask them, what am I getting an award for? They said because she stood up to people and stood on her word when nobody else would. Well, why 50 Cent ain't got, where 50 Cent at? Matter of fact, Charleston White. Why they don't have awards? Because they do the same thing she do. Charleston White is a profile brother. What about Dr. Umar? They do the same thing. You know 50 is the king of the shit. Boosie, he all over TV. Why he ain't at the White House getting an award? Because they know Jag is weak. And not only that, Jag had warrants out for her arrest. How you at the White House with warrants? They made them go away. Jag, do you really think the White House paying attention to you too? They only pay attention to the ones that they can get. Why Tasha can't even get one? But a bunch of older people, I knew it. The president and honor Jag. Girl, go. I watched the comments. Go on, Jag. We so proud of you. Oh, my God. Look at God. God didn't have nothing to do with that. Y'all always lying on my God. He didn't have nothing to do with that. They're using her. Don't be surprised she come up missing. Because soon as she don't do what they want her to do, she's going to come up missing. Or they gonna flip some shit and say she stole some shit. When she was in the Oval Office and the day she got that award, you know she stole Elon Musk's crack pipe. You know, the golden crack pipe. And she the type of person that Donald Trump grabbed the coochie. You know when I was there, Donald Trump grabbed my coochie. I mean, she don't know what she's in for, but you know, Jay, I'm gonna keep praying for you, sis. I hope you get everything you want. But greed is a sin, and you can't step on people just to rise. What's mine is mine. I don't have to knock nobody down to get what's mine. I ain't got a dog Kendra. I ain't got a dog none of y'all. And I don't even think it's Kendra. It's another girl. I forgot her name. Kendra G is the one is beefing with Tasha K. It's another girl. And I forgot her name. Because I don't be trying to dog people like that. I try not to even remember people's names because you get sued for saying people's names. You get sued for everything. So everything I say is alleged. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell most of my own story. Because I ain't going to sue myself. I'd rather tell my story than tell their story. Because my story just as juicy. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather do my podcast about me. So, and then guess what my sister said about that? Why you always talking about yourself? So you won't. I talk about myself so you can't. You gonna look a fool telling my story I already told. So that's why I tell my story. I beat you to the straw. It's like the movie with Eminem, 8 Mile. Anybody remember that movie? Eminem knew his rival way of rapping to beat him in a battle rap was talk about the other person. So he thought of something genius. I'm going to go first. Dude was like, go ahead. And I'm going to talk about myself. So everything he said, I grew up in a trailer park. My mama tried to kill me. I'm a poor white boy. I mean, he broke it down. So when the dude turn came, because that was his plan, he didn't know what to say. He's sitting there like, he just talked about himself, so what can I say? Everybody just heard what he just said. So, shit, now I can't say nothing. That's why I talk about myself. I put my shit on the table. And if I miss something and you come up with it, I'm like, damn, I forgot I did that. How you find that out? I ain't want nobody to know that shit. Damn, you find that out too? I did that. I'm not ashamed of nothing I've been through because my misery is my ministry. Everything I've been through is the reason why I'm strong right now. This is why I'm an unbreakable, strong woman, because I've been broken so many times. I refuse to let anybody break me again. I might bend, I might twist, but I won't break no more. My cutoff game is serious. I promise you that on my dead mama head. My cutoff game is serious. I might love you, but I will walk away from you. I will leave you real quick. And I pray, God, give me strength to go on, Lord. I ain't got no more time to waste. I got less time in front of me than I have behind me. I don't have no time to give another Pookie or Ray Ray 25 years. But guess what? Pookie and Ray Ray made me a strong woman today. I love James. I love David. I love Jean because they was a part of my life. They was a part of my journey. They are part of my children. I can't hate something that my children is half of. If I hate their daddy, I hate my kids. Because half their blood belong to him. So I don't hate their father. And I don't put no bad blood out there. I don't put no bad shit out there for my kids to hear me say. I might say his big head butt make me sick. And then I might go in there and punch the bathroom wall. Like, oh, they don't see it. Because now they grown. Guess what they'll say? Mama, why you be talking about my daddy like that? They end up hating me. Shit, I can't be talking about my kids' damn father. Because you must be talking about your daddy. I'll be pissed. I hear a woman talking about my daddy wasn't shit. I'll be like, who are you talking to? I'll be ready. My daddy been gone almost 19 years. I'll be ready to fight. What you mean my daddy wasn't shit? You lost your mind? What you mean my mama would? Nah. So I can imagine what my kids feel like if I'm talking about their damn daddy. That's their dad. Because he don't want you no more, mama, or you don't want him. Don't change the way they feel about their dad. How you gonna keep their father from them? Their father? Y'all be sounding good. Ooh, Jesus. This your girl Diddy from Unbreakable Strong Woman. Thank y'all for hanging in there with me. I just want y'all to hear what white men think about us. This is a big bottle of water, y'all. I've been drinking water all day. White men don't want us. White men, they like black women's sex. Okay? They like black women's sex. I think they just like the fact. It's like a token. Just like when black men talk to white women. It just makes them feel like they have accomplished something, I guess. I don't know. Make them mad. See how much they love you. See what that N-word get called all over. Make a white woman mad. See how much she love you, James. This your girl Nina from Unbreakable, strong woman. Kanique said black women are the best. Brown sugar, babe. Of course we gonna say we the best because I wish I would say somebody better than me. This is the top of the gram, baby. Broke it all, bad credit and all. I don't think nobody know better than me. You can have a PhD, driving a Bentley with a mansion, credit 20,000 credit score. I don't care. I was sitting right next to you, walking the same. I would walk in the room with Beyonce and own the room. I don't care about Beyonce. Beyonce, your dress costs what? 30,000. Guess what mine costs? $19.99. And I still look good. And I would sit there with Beyonce and Jay-Z. Jay-Z, pass me the sugar for my rice, boy. Quit playing. Looking like a cannibal. I would sing on Jay-Z like he was my cousin. He ain't nobody special. If I could get a visit with Diddy right now, I'd go right in there and be like, so Diddy, you mean to tell me? You couldn't find nothing else to do with the baby or Diddy. You couldn't find, look at your knees. You been on your knees so much, just permanent crust on your knees. You couldn't find nothing else to do with the baby or Diddy. You dumb as hell. What else did you do, Diddy? Because I might can help your ass. I might get on my channel and give you an interview. I would talk to Diddy like he my damn friend. I would go up to R. Kelly and say, R. Kelly, so you just mess with little girls. All this goodness. All this good because you fine as shit. You keep the old R. Kelly. You could have called me. What the hell you messing with little kids from? That shit is crazy to me. I never see famous people and go crazy. And I've been around a lot of famous people. Troop, when I met the group Troop, they called me stuck up. They said, look at her. She like New Edition. Sure do. Y'all all right. Y'all ain't Ralph and Bobby, Ricky, Mike, and Ronnie, and Johnny. Y'all all right. But I the only one made me lose my mind was Ralph Tresvant from New Edition. And I still didn't scream over him. I was just rubbing his hair. And then I was in a trance just, oh my God, his hair feels. Love yourself. Put you first. You can't love your kids. You can't love your husband, your man, your mama, your job. You can't love nothing until you love you first. Get my likes up for me. You can't love nothing until you love you first. You got to get your mind right. And stop thinking about love and think about respect. I always seek respect from a man. That's why y'all get dogged. Y'all too busy want to be in love. I said, married now. He ain't got no car. He ain't got no teeth. I'm going to buy him some when I get my income tax. I love him. I think y'all like Build-A-Bears. For real, I really think women like Build-A-Bears. When y'all meet a successful black man, it turns y'all off. He took control it. Y'all want a son. You need to be in the house by 9 o'clock. You got off work at 5. You got here at 5:35. It did not take you that extra 5 minutes. What did you do? You stopped and got somebody's phone number. That ain't your damn son. That's your man. You ain't going out this weekend. You went out last weekend. You did not heart that girl picture on Facebook. You a cheating ass such and such. I'm done with you. Call your friends, girl, we going out because he was hearting this bitch picture on Facebook. It's a heart. That don't mean I want her. It's a beautiful picture, girl. I mean, damn. I just don't pay attention to shit like that. Or I keep my eye out. He heard her picture, 10 times this week? I'm petty, though. I'm just telling you, I'm petty. Oh, we hearting pictures? Oh, boop, 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 boop. I know a lot of keep the oils now. Don't play with me. I'm good at this game. I will make you throw up cornbread and grits. I am too good at this game, brother. You don't want to play that game with me. I don't stop. I'll make you run to your mama like Red on Fridays. Yeah, don't play with me. So I just don't play them games. And I tell people from the door, I don't deal with liars or cheaters. Okay? And if you open that door, You better be willing to walk through it. Because I'm good. Let me say some shout outs to y'all and I gotta go. I've been on here long enough. Oh, my glasses. I can't see shit on here. I'm trying. Okay, that's much better. Okay, Romeo. The third fool. What? 352 new edition. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Okay. Oh, Casanova, Larry, 351 likes. Hey Keisha. Y'all got some weird names on here tonight. Is that gays? Make no difference as long as the black woman isn't racist. Are you a white guy? Do y'all know what racism is? Do y'all know black people can't be racist? I know y'all saying you sound ridiculous. Black people can't be racist, y'all. A racist is somebody that want a set of race of people to be in bondage, to be without, and think they beneath them. Black people don't do that. When we say something about a white person, we talk about what you did to us. And we might be mad about the things that happen to us. You hardly ever hear, I never really hear a black person saying, I want white people to lose everything. I want them to die. Call y'all names. I don't want them to eat. They need to leave the country. Y'all not from here either. Y'all from the Caucasus Mountains. Y'all didn't get the memo. We all visitors. So you don't hear white people saying, go back to the Caucasus Mountains. Y'all say, go back to Africa. Y'all say all this stuff to us. So when you say, as long as they ain't racist, I don't never hear women say no stupid shit like that. And if they do, they just retaliating for some stuff that's been said to us. But we don't be telling y'all that die and we want to beat y'all to death. We want to see it dead. We don't, man. We be like, hey, Peter, you buying the beer tonight, dude? Shit, we a party with y'all asses. Y'all the ones don't want to come to the barbecue. If you come to the barbecue, you gonna have some fun. Uncle Pete, he got the weed. Man, you better come to the barbecue. How you can tell the difference? Go to a Baptist church. You could be the only white person in the church, and they go praise like you light-skinned it. Ain't nobody go whisper and say, what that white woman doing in here? It was one white woman that went to our church, and she was in the choir. She was married to my boy. Now, one time anybody said, what you with that white girl for? She was one of us. But let Nina marry a white man and go to an all-white church. I would be the talk of the church. They would cut him off. He couldn't come over their house no more. They'd be whispering, wouldn't want us in their neighborhood. It'd be a whole different program in their church folks. If you don't believe me, just go to a restaurant with a bunch of white folks. They looking, even the kids looking. But y'all be talking about we racist, man. Stop. Let a biracial couple move into your neighborhood, Karen. You go, man, call the police on him every day. But when Karen move into our neighborhood, we don't give a damn. We like Karen. You got any of them sloppy joes down there, the potato salad with the raisins in it, girl? Because I don't feel like cooking. We don't care about y'all being in our neighborhood. Gentrification right now, the hood I grew up in, ain't nothing but white folks. They get out at night, they jog, they do in their yard, they mind their business, and not one black person bother them. A black person will rob their own sister before they rob Karen. But let me go jogging down Beverly Hills Boulevard at night. I might come up missing for my organs. Man, stop. Are y'all kidding me? Are y'all kidding me? We see y'all with our brothers. We don't bother y'all. We might talk among each other, man. Look at him. He tripping. But let your son bring Nina home. Oh, he cut off the family fortune. Y'all might have him, taken to Diddy house. Just get him to Diddy. Oh, I can't believe he came from me, George. That's part of your family. He's just stupid. I'm done with him. Y'all would cut y'all kids off a light. I don't want that black woman having none of my grandfather money. And don't you go over there. Those people so passionate playing spades and shit, they might do something to you. They might take all your shoes at the spades game. Don't you eat their barbecue because you're going to turn black. And their nappy-headed self, their jigaboos. Even though they got that thick, curly, black hair, they can do all kind of stuff with. We hate them. They got the big lips, but we want the lips, but we still don't like them because they're big. They got the big noses. They look like apes. Even though we don't know why their men don't have hair on their back. Ours do, but theirs don't. But they still the monkeys. That's how they talk about us. And I laugh. It'd be funny to me. It'd be funny to me. Because I'm like, you really lost this. You really missing out on some good people. We good people. It's nothing like a black family reunion. If you die and you not black and you never went to a black family reunion, you ain't lived. I'm just being real. You ain't never went to a black barbecue, you missing out on life. I promise you, I don't care if you traveled all over this country, ain't nothing like Big Mama in that kitchen cooking some collard greens, cornbread, Uncle Earl on the grill, the Cardiff Spades game going. You missing out on living if you don't go to a black barbecue. I'll talk to y'all later. I'm not racist, I'm real. Remember that. Pass it forward, share my video. Watch the next video. Love yourself first. When you change your mind, ladies, you can change your life. I love my sisters. Any color you come in. Any color you come in. Any size you come. I love you all. I want to see us great. I want to make America great again. And to me, America never been great because we never had unity. I want to see unity in this country. We never had unity, so it never been great, Donald. You talking about great in the slave field. I'm talking about unity. We American brothers and sisters, and we a child of God under the sun. We won. So let's make America great from today. And it start with the man in the mirror. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good night. Bye.